Welcome students to an enriching learning journey ahead with Wood Apple Resources. Class 3 English. I am your teacher Sanvi. Here are your friends.
I'm Whoopi. I'm Abby.
Dear students, today I am going to teach you Chapter 9, Courageous Rani of Jhansi. Can you identify the queen in the picture?
I'm not sure, but it looks like the Rani of Jhansi.
You are right. Today, we will learn about the Rani of Jhansi, a true patriot to her kingdom. Let's begin. Manikarnika was the only daughter of her parents, Bhagirathi and Moropant Tambe. She was born in a place called Bhadoni in a city named Varanasi. Her dad, Moropant, worked for a king named Peshwa Bajirao, who was a Maratha ruler. Sadly, Manikarnika's mom died when she was only 4 years old, so her dad had to take care of her all by himself. Everyone in her family and her friends called her Manu. Manu learned a lot of special skills from a young age. She learned how to ride horses, fight with swords, and do a sport called Malkham, which involves doing gymnastic tricks on a pole or rope. She also learned how to shoot and fight in battles. A brave warrior named Tatya Tope, who also worked for the king, was given the job to teach her all these things. Manu was loved by everyone because she was beautiful, smart, and very brave. When she was 14, she married Gangadhar Rao, the king of Jhansi. After her marriage, she was called Rani Lakshmibai. After 8 years of marriage, she had a baby boy. The whole kingdom of Jhansi was very happy and celebrated his birth because they had a new prince. But sadly, the baby prince died a few months later, which made everyone very sad. The king Gangadhar Rao was especially sad and worried because he had no one to take over the kingdom after him. He became very sick. Rani Lakshmibai, who was very worried about the kingdom, decided to adopt a boy named Damodar from a relative to be the next king. Not long after, King Gangadhar Rao died because he was very sad and sick. After his death, Rani Lakshmibai decided to take care of the kingdom all by herself. Rani Lakshmibai wanted her adopted son Damodar to be the next king of Jhansi. She asked Lord Dalhousie, the British leader, to agree with her. But Lord Dalhousie refused because the British wanted to take control of Jhansi, saying that there was no real king left after Maharaja Gangadhar Rao died. When Lord Dalhousie came to Jhansi, he announced that the British would take over the kingdom. This made Rani Lakshmibai very sad. She sent a message to the leaders in London, asking them to be fair, but they also refused and decided to punish her. The British told Rani Lakshmibai to give them the state's valuable jewels and the fort. Rani Lakshmibai was very brave and decided to protect Jhansi. She declared that she would not give up Jhansi and decided to fight the British. She famously said, "I will not give up my Jhansi. मैं मेरी झांसी नहीं दूंगी." The British attacked the fort of Jhansi to take it over. Rani Lakshmibai gathered her soldiers and fought very bravely. Tatya Tope, another warrior, helped her by sending more soldiers. Rani Lakshmibai fought with her adopted son Damodar Rao, strapped on her back. Both men and women fought courageously in the battle. But the British had better weapons and knew better fighting techniques. so they were able to capture Jhansi. Many of Rani Lakshmibai's soldiers died bravely, and the British took over the fort. Rani Lakshmibai's loyal soldiers advised her to leave Jhansi and go to a place called Kalpi. She escaped on her horse named Badal, jumping over the wall of the fort with her little son. A few months later, the British attacked Rani Lakshmibai again, but this time she won the battle and made the British retreat. Rani Lakshmibai knew that the subsequent battles would be even harder. She gave her son Damodar Rao to her relative Ramchandra Deshmukh to keep him safe. The British wanted to capture Jhansi, so they made a sneaky plan. They paid some of her soldiers to tell them Rani Lakshmibai's plans so they could defeat her. In the next battle, Rani Lakshmibai was hurt badly and died. With weak lips and a quiet voice, she said, "Vasudeva, I bow to you," which was her way of showing respect to her god. This marked the end of a brave chapter in Jhansi's history. So students, we learnt about bravery, strong leadership, and the importance of never giving up. Rani Lakshmibai loved her state and fought hard to protect it, showing that both men and women can be heroes. Now let's move on to grammar. Let us first understand what adjectives are.
Could they be describing words?
Hold on, let's not be in a hurry. Look at the pictures and describe them in a word or two.
Can I try?
Sure.
The boy is happy. It is a rainy day. The baby is cute.
Well done, Rohit. Therefore, the word happy tells us more about the boy, person. The word rainy tells us about the day, thing, and the word cute tells us about the baby, person. So we can rightly say that adjectives are words that describe nouns. They tell us more about a person, place, thing, or animal. Now that we are clear on what adjectives are, let us move on to the types of adjectives. Look at the following examples. The happy children played in the park. In this sentence, the noun children is described by the adjective of quality happy. The word happy gives us an idea of their mood as they played in the park. Now, let's move on to the next sentence. The quiet library is a great place to study. In this sentence, the noun library is described by the adjective of quality, quiet. The word quiet means peaceful, making it a suitable place for studying. Let us take the last example. The playful puppy chased its tail. In this sentence, the noun puppy is described by the adjective playful. This helps us understand the puppy's energetic and cheerful behavior. Thus, an adjective of quality is a word that tells us more about a noun by describing what kind it is. It tells us about the characteristics or features of a person, place, animal, or thing. Abby, can you give us a few examples of adjectives of quality?
Sure, always ready to help. The brave firefighter saved the cat. The beautiful park is full of flowers. The majestic lion roared loudly. He solved the difficult puzzle on his own. Therefore, the adjectives brave, beautiful, majestic, and difficult all tell us the qualities of the firefighter, the park, the lion, and the puzzle.
Well done, Appy. Now, we move on to the next topic of the day, which is the comparison of adjectives. There are three forms of adjectives to show degrees of comparison. They are as follows: the positive degree, the comparative degree, the superlative degree. Example: tall, taller, tallest. Let us begin with the positive degree. The positive degree describes one thing without comparing it to others. Example: the apple is sweet. In this sentence, it just describes the quality of the apple, that is, sweet. The next degree is the comparative degree. The comparative degree compares two things. Example: the apple is sweeter than the orange. The word sweeter compares the sweetness of the apple and the orange. In most cases, the word than follows the adjective. The comparative degree is formed by adding er to the adjective. The last degree of an adjective is the superlative degree. The superlative degree compares three or more things, showing the highest degree. Example: the apple is the sweetest of all the fruits. The word sweetest shows that the apple has the highest degree of sweetness among all the fruits. In the superlative degree, the word the precedes the adjective. The superlative degree can be formed by adding est to the adjective. Rules to change the degree of adjectives. Here are a few rules we need to follow when changing the degree of an adjective. Some adjectives cannot be changed by adding er or est. They are changed as follows. Examples: expensive, more expensive, most expensive; beautiful, more beautiful, most beautiful. Certain adjectives change completely. Examples: good, better, best; little, less, least. Now, let us test ourselves.
I would like to help.
Sure, you may. Complete the following sentences with the correct degree of comparison given in the brackets. Seema is the dash girl in the class. Smart.
Smartest.
That sum is dash than this one. Difficult.
More difficult.
Iron is a dash metal. Hard.
Hard.
Seema is dash than her brother. Young.
Younger.
Couple is the dash boy in the class. Tall.
Tallest.
Great job, Appy. That wraps up our lesson for today. Thank you for joining us. Keep learning and exploring with Wood Apple Resources.